Good morning. Hope you are enjoying yet another beautiful day here in the Tennessee Valley, and we are able to open the show up with yet another new guest for you this morning. Molly Randolph joins us from the Charles H. Coolidge Medal of Honor Heritage Center. Did I get it right?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I didn't get it right. You can correct me on the air.
A National Medal of Honor Heritage Center.
I left out a word. I'm glad that that's the word I left out. And here's the reason why. You get to reinforce the fact that this Heritage Center that we have really is almost one of its kind in the country. I mean, people are traveling here to see the fantastic exhibits that y'all have and the treasures that you have within the walls.
Definitely. There's nothing like it in the country. We're really proud that it's in Chattanooga, and we're really proud of the message it brings too. And so we hope lots of people come.
So, I mean, I don't even know quite where to begin our conversation this morning, because I know you've got some exhibits going on and some events coming up this fall that you want to focus on, but we hear this a lot in Chattanooga, Molly, that it's one of a kind. EPB was here the other day talking about our interconnected internet, that we can do what we're doing remote learning wise because we have the internet all throughout the city. We're not isolated in this. So with the Heritage Center, how many people were in helping to create it, and was there national input sought, or was it all done locally?
I mean, a lot of the enthusiasm has been local, but it's not a local effort. It's a center that speaks to Tennessee Medal of Honor recipients and the National Medal of Honor recipients. So I think that when we were creating the Heritage Center, we sought a lot of opinions throughout the country. We looked to, the Medal of Honor Society. We looked to a lot of other institutions that are, promoting the Medal of Honor and what it means. And we really tried to kind of encapsulate those into a center that's, uniquely here in Chattanooga.
Linda Mines, who you know well, was a guest with me on Friday. We were talking about the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and of course we couldn't have that conversation and not talk about the patriotism that was so palpable those days 20 years ago, and the seeking that we all seem to have of bringing that back right now. Talk to me a little bit, if you can, about the character traits that incorporate a Medal of Honor recipient.
Sure. So the character traits are one of the most important things we talk about in the Heritage Center. Character traits like commitment, sacrifice, patriotism, citizenship. We really want people to come into the Heritage Center and see those traits embodied in our displays. We really think of it as a big classroom. So when you come in, you learn about the Medal of Honor recipient and their action, and then you learn about those character traits. And we have recordings of recipients actually talking about them throughout the Heritage Center. So we want you to go away not only with an appreciation for what the Medal of Honor recipients did, but also about how you can take those examples, those character traits, and apply them to your own life. And that's really our most important message.
So you actually have an upcoming event where there will be a Medal of Honor recipient speaking, right?
Yes. Medal of Honor recipient Kyle Carpenter, he's the youngest Medal of Honor recipient. He'll be here next Tuesday, September 21st, for our Celebration of Valor luncheon. And we do still have tickets available if anyone would want to come. They're $125 a ticket, and that includes, a wonderful luncheon, seeing Kyle Carpenter in person and getting to hear about his story firsthand.
The Medal of Honor has its origins here in Chattanooga after, I guess, the Civil War.
Well, during the Civil War.
During the Civil War. So you have an exhibit going on called The War Comes Home that kind of chronicles a span of time, is that right?
So War Comes Home it goes basically from the Civil War to the present day. It's all about the psychological impacts of war. It's about supporting veterans and their families. It's actually an exhibit we did in partnership. It's a traveling exhibit with the Center for American War Letters, and it's traveling the country, and it's here in Chattanooga now. So we're
you hear
excited.
so often about veterans and PTSD, and often you'll hear someone say, well, I don't understand because people came home from World War II, that's a common one heard, and they seem to be just fine. Through these letters, are we finding out that war has always taken its toll? We just didn't see it as much?
Definitely. I think war has always taken its toll. I think we're just more aware of it now. We have more of a vocabulary to talk about it together, and I think it's a really important thing to talk about, and that's what this exhibit is all about. And actually, through the exhibit, we've partnered with the Shepherd's Men, which is an organization that helps support returning veterans and their families. They help with, the psychological impact of war. And at the end of the exhibit, we actually have resources for anyone going through the exhibit who might need to reach out to the Shepherd's Men.
Very nice, very nice. Let's talk about the fact that fall break is right around the corner. A lot of kids right now, too, or some, depending on where you go to school, doing some hybrid learning. So there's time, flexibility in the day a little bit to go and explore the city. What a great visit to incorporate into a stay-home vacation over fall break.
Definitely. And we have resources for children on our website and when you come into the Heritage Center. Like I said, it's a big classroom, so we want kids to come in to explore and to learn and to kind of take these values back with them and apply them to their lives in the classroom, on the soccer field, wherever.
Right.
So I really do hope people will come over fall break.
This is not meant to in any way suggest that what happened in the Civil War or World War I is not relevant still, but for young people, current history is often more interesting to them than far ago history. So talk a little bit about Vietnam. Don't you have an event coming up soon that'll focus on that?
Sure. We actually have an exhibit coming up around the first of the year in January on Vietnam, which will go into different Medal of Honor recipients from Vietnam and then also more local stories. We want to kind of celebrate heroes of Vietnam. So that's an exciting exhibit that's going to be after war comes home.
If you're looking to give experience gifts at the holidays, can people buy a membership and give a membership?
Yes, people can definitely buy a membership. We're always ready to do those, and I think it's a really great gift. It's one that can give the entire year round.
Right.
You can also buy a brick to honor either a loved one's service or your own service. So those are both really great gifts that are always available at the Heritage Center.
Well, certainly consider paying a visit to the Heritage Center if you've not had a chance to go. And now, thanks to my gaffe at the beginning, you can know, like I do, that while we're the city that gets to host this beautiful center, it was in fact a national effort because rightly so the whole country takes pride in our Medal of Honor recipients and we want them to be honored in the best way possible.
Definitely.
Molly, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
You can always learn more by going to the website. You can read more about the upcoming events they have, but don't forget that right now the war comes home. The legacy will be going on pretty much through the end of the year.
That's
late
right.
December.
That's right.
We're back after this.
Any type of car wreck is tragic, but the most unforgiving involve those with large 18-wheeler or commercial vehicles. If you've been involved in a